From the shockingly beautiful to the bizarre and unusual, here are 8 wonders of the world that you won't believe actually exist. The Danakil Depression in northwest Ethiopia is a remarkable place, also known as the Gates to Hell. It is one of the hottest areas on Earth, with temperatures reaching up to 46 degrees Celsius or 115 degrees Fahrenheit. It is also one of the driest places on Earth, having not seen rain for over 400 years. And yet in this hellish wasteland, there is an abundance of colorful formations which look like nothing so much as a painter splash paint across the landscape. The reason for these colors is due to high concentrations of various minerals. In fact, the Danakil Depression has the largest deposits of potassium on Earth, followed by vast amounts of sulfur, chlorine, copper, zinc, cobalt, gypsum, manganese, and more. These minerals have created what looks like a surreal alien landscape. The Danakil Depression is full of craters, volcanoes, and lava lakes such as Erdal, one of the largest in the world. It's easy to see why many believe this place to be the entrance to the underworld. In the far north of Norway lies an island most people have never heard of called Samaroy. It is quite small, being only around 24 square miles in size, but its beauty is awe-inspiring. It has been described as the most beautiful island on Earth, a view almost everyone who visits agrees with. Samaroy sits just off the coast of the Norwegian Sea and is a place where you can see the northern lights from pretty much anywhere on the island. With dramatic mountains, beautiful fjords, lush green valleys, waterfalls, and pristine lakes, it really does have it all. And though it is technically part of Norway, some of the land is owned by an artist named Odd Nerdrum, who actually lives on the island. He bought a huge chunk of the land back in 1997, determined to make it into a sort of art sanctuary. If you want to visit, then good luck, because he doesn't want anyone to go there. Not only is there no roads or bridges leading to the island, but he has even made sure any paths across his land have been removed. He's even gone as far as to burn down a few of the huts that used to sit on the island. Most people think diamonds are the hardest substance on Earth. After all, they are used to cut glass, another extremely hard material. But diamonds are actually only the 13th hardest substance out there. The hardest material on Earth is actually quartzite boron nitride, which is both incredibly rare and very beautiful. This mineral looks a lot like diamond, but is actually over 5 times harder than it. It's extremely difficult to get your hands on, although some small deposits have been found in California and North Carolina. So far, the only large deposit has been discovered in a mine in South Africa. While diamonds are graded based on their color, clarity, weight, and cut, quartz boron nitride is graded differently. Instead of color, clarity, and cut, gemologists look for luster, transparency, surface features, shape, and aggregate size. The largest crystal ever discovered was a massive 360 carats, over 14 pounds. But how valuable is this strange mineral? Well, it's hard to say. There aren't really any set prices for it, since it is so rare that it hardly ever comes up for sale. If you've ever wanted to escape from the hustle and bustle of modern life and live like a true castaway, then the island of San Juan de Manica is the place to do it. Located in the Indian Ocean, the island is about 230 miles from Madagascar and belongs to Mayotte, an overseas territory of France. The island is truly a paradise, complete with palm trees, sandy beaches, clear waters, and diverse wildlife, including endemic species of bird and reptile. Despite the island's natural beauty, there are no permanent residents. That's because the island is home to one of the largest prisons in the country. The prison holds around 1,000 inmates who are sent there for a wide range of crimes. However, instead of being locked up in cells, prisoners are allowed to roam freely around the island under strict supervision. They live in small villages built on the island specifically for the prison and are allowed to grow crops, raise livestock, and fish in the ocean. The idea behind this style of prison is that prisoners will have enough space to roam freely while still being punished for their crimes. While it may sound like a dream location to many people, for the inmates it is not all fun and games. If prisoners are caught trying to escape, they will be transferred to a regular prison. In the remote jungle markets of Borneo lives a group of people who appear to be the target of an ancient curse. They are known locally as the Monkey Man, since they are covered in hair from head to toe. This condition makes them look like hairy, scary monsters, which is why most people avoid them at all costs. Many believe they are cursed and should be avoided at all costs. but there's actually a medical explanation for their condition. The monkey man are actually suffering from a rare disorder known as hypertrichosis, which causes excessive hair growth all over the body. What's really interesting is that hypertrichosis is genetic and affects men more often than women. Most cases of hypertrichosis only affect small parts of the body, but in the case of the monkey men of Borneo, it covers their entire bodies. It's also worth noting that the monkey men aren't just hairy, but also have unusually long arms, which allow them to climb trees with ease. They are skilled hunters and gatherers, which helps them survive in the dense jungle markets of Borneo. On the surface, Papua New Guinea looks like your typical tropical paradise. Lush jungles, white sand beaches, and crystal clear waters. But looks can be deceiving because deep beneath the surface, Papua New Guinea is home to some truly strange and terrifying creatures. For example, there's the tree kangaroo, a large marsupial mammal that lives in the highlands of Papua New Guinea. As its name suggests, it is a kangaroo that lives in trees and is one of the most bizarre animals you will ever see. There's also the bird of paradise, a colorful bird that lives in the forests of Papua New Guinea. The male birds are particularly striking with their bright blue feathers and elaborate head plumes. Then we have the mudskipper fish, a small fish that lives in the rivers and swamps of Papua New Guinea. It's a strange-looking fish with a huge head and tiny body. One of the most fascinating creatures in Papua New Guinea is the wom, a large flightless bird that's found in the mountains of the country. The wom is the result of a genetic mutation that occurred thousands of years ago, which caused it to lose its ability to fly. Have you ever heard of the Silent Valley? It sounds like a strange fantasy world, but it is actually a real place. Located in the northwestern region of Pakistan, the Silent Valley is a hidden gem that has remained virtually untouched by humans for centuries. To get there, you have to walk through a narrow gorge between two mountain ranges. Once you reach the end of the gorge, you will be greeted by a sight that will take your breath away. The Silent Valley is a lush green paradise with towering mountains, sparkling lakes, and crystal clear streams. The valley is also home to a variety of plant and animal species that are not found anywhere else in the world. But the most amazing thing about the Silent Valley is that it is completely silent. There is no noise pollution, no traffic, no crowds, just the sound of nature. It is a peaceful and serene environment that is perfect for those looking to escape the hustle and bustle of modern life. With over 7 billion people on Earth, you might think that there isn't much room left to discover something new. But you would be wrong. There are still plenty of undiscovered wonders waiting to be found. For example, deep in the Amazon rainforest, there is a lost city that has never been explored by modern humans. The city is said to be filled with gold, jewels, and artifacts from a long-lost civilization. There are also uncharted territories in the depths of the ocean where scientists believe there is a whole host of amazing creatures and plants that have never been discovered before. Who knows what other wonders are out there just waiting to be found? All we have to do is keep exploring and we will eventually find them. Now watch. Can you survive being lost in the woods? Or check out crazy facts about the human body you didn't know?